It has been 1500 years since the storm rift befell us. I am Flavio Unterlinden, Archsage of the Shimmerhand Association. The world is in chaos. This is its story. 168 years before Stormfall, the Old Empire, greatest civilization of Anu, discovered a new world. The explorers dubbed this new continent Thera. The Old Empire, with its vast administration, resources and armies, immediately began colonizing this new land, exterminating the native Lyssofolk tribes and kingdoms where they met them. When the Stormfall occurred and the imperial colonies were cut off from the rest of the Old Empire, economic collapse followed. Hunger and unrest were common. After 226 years of civil war and unrest, the once united imperial colonies permanently broke into multiple nations, and the once unified society and culture began to irreversibly drift apart. Today, we write the year 1550 since the Stormfall. In the north, the Confederation of Highstand stands, a behemoth as mighty as it is unwieldy. It has long enjoyed a time of peace, no other nation being willing or able to threaten them. However, with violent cults rising in the east and the growing threat of the Lorian Empire, Grand Princess Lorelei von Ritterstam is forced to choose between making concessions to the House of Princes or to face the rising threats alone, without the support of her vassals' armies. In the west, the tumultuous regions of Ekasior and Umar have been stabilized by the quickly rising Lorian Empire. The young nation is optimistic, dynamic, and bold, and it is in possession of the most efficient administration and best educated officers on the continent. They've proven their effectiveness in the Drew lowlands and have begun exercising influence beyond their borders. It is possibly the first state since the fall of the imperial colonies to be a worthy rival to the Confederation. On the Deruvo Island, the last survivors of the native Lyssofolk populations have gathered and united into the theocracy of Ngui. Little is known of the happenings in those dense jungles, but from their brutal and swift conquest and enslavement of the kingdom of Baria, rumors of divine beasts and living gods among their ranks have reached the rest of imperial descendant civilization. The Highlands, long home to the mighty beast folk, also are origin to concerning reports. The small war bands that sometimes raid the lowlands have ceased like the tide receding before the flood. Some say a great war between tribes broke out, while others argue they have begun to establish great cities in between the frozen tips of the highlands. Whatever it is, we must be wary lest we suffer through the pains of the beastly torment again. And every day, more reports are flooding in. It seems that the long era of tranquility has finally come and passed. A new age is upon us. Where it might lead is yet to be seen. On behalf of the High Council of the Shimmerhand Association, this was a report from Archsage Flavio Unterlinden.